Mr. Goa, thank you for the 5. The first black doctor shouldn't have ended 3 girls IRL, but as a former Doctor Who fan, you love the cultural icon as responsible for England burning. Did you just say the actor for Doctor Who murdered 3 women? Is that... what? What are you talking about? What is happening? Meds! That was a different actor. What is he talking about? The pic that they put up of the stabber was him cosplaying Doctor Who? Okay. The guy who killed the 3 schoolgirls filmed an advertisement for Doctor Who when he was 11. Okay. That's random. How old is he now? The murderer was dressed as Doctor Who for an ad. He filmed an advertisement for Doctor Who when he was 11, and then he was also dressed as Doctor Who for another ad right now when he was 17. I'm gonna need to look this up. There's what are you guys talking about? Hold on.
A few minutes later.
For some reason that brought up a man named Harold Frederick Shipman, who died in 2004. Known to acquaintances as Fred Shipman, was an English doctor in general practice and serial killer. He's considered to be one of the most prolific serial killers in modern history, with an estimated 250 victims. Damn, England, what the f*** are you doing? Alright, okay. So here's what you guys were talking about, apparently. Megamind over here. Boy accused of Southport murder starred in Doctor Who-themed BBC Children in Need advert. Axel Rudakubana. Cabana! Seen leaving TARDIS dressed as the Doctor, wearing trench coat and tie to look like David Tennant. I just... David Tennant isn't bald. Oh, God. He's also not black, Kirsche. That was the joke! The teenager accused of murdering 3 girls in Southport once starred as the Doctor from Doctor Who in a BBC Children in Need advert, according to reports. In a now-deleted clip promoting the charity from 2018, Axel Rudakubana is seen leaving the TARDIS wearing a trench coat to look like David Tennant. The then 11-year-old tells viewers it's that time of a year again, before offering advice on how best to raise money. A BBC Children in Need spokesperson told The Times, "Our deepest sympathies go out to everyone impacted by the shocking case, and we've removed the video from all our platforms out of respect to them." The 17-year-old appeared at Liverpool Crown Court on Thursday and was named as Axel Rudakubana from Banks in Lancashire after restrictions were lifted. He is charged with the murders of Alice Da Silva Aguilar, 9, Bebe King, Bebe's kids, 6, and Elise Stancombe, 7. How the f does this happen? How does this happen? How does he do this? Lancashire, like in the Beatles song. Imagine thinking I remember Beatles songs. Out of respect, also so people can't see it or talk about it. Part and parcel, man. Rudakubana is also charged with the attempted murders of yoga class instructor Leanne Lucas, businessman John Hayes, and 8 children who cannot be named for legal reasons, and with possession of a kitchen knife with a curved... He was remanded to youth detention accommodation and will next appear in court in October. How did this happen? Is there more information? How did he manage to kill 3 kids and then almost kill 2 adults and 8 other children? Like, that seems actually fucking crazy. Possession of a kitchen knife with a curved blade. So most butcher knives. I feel like that doesn't really matter. Right, like it Okay, let me copy and paste this man's name. Okay, 16 hours ago is the latest update. Man, he looks like a homeless person in this sketch. He walked into a community center and just started stabbing. What the f*** is wrong with people? It's like the UK. They didn't have a fight license. The BBC has removed a 2018 Children in Need campaign video from its websites. Axel, the teenager accused of murdering 3 girls at a dance class on Monday, appeared in the advert aged 11. It's understood that he was contracted by the BBC for the video through a casting agency. Footage shows the teenager dressed as Doctor Who, blah, blah, blah. According to the Mail, the youngster was represented by the Ology Child Talent Agency. Ology has not responded for a request for comment. It's understood BBC Children in Need has no relationship with Axel. Bebe King 6, Elsie Stancombe 7, and Alice da Silva Aguiar 9 died after the stabbings. They'd been attending a Taylor Swift-themed dance class. Axel, who was born in Cardiff, appeared at the Liverpool Crown Court earlier, charged with 10 counts of attempted murder after 8 other children and 2 adults were serious. Okay, that other article failed to mention that they were seriously injured. He was remanded into youth detention accommodation. The teenager could not previously be named due to his age, but Recorder of Liverpool Judge Andrew Maneri KC ruled it could be made public following applications from the media. The defendant is due to turn 18 next week. Since the killings, episodes of unrest have broken out in towns and... Oh, okay, so this is like what lit the powder keg of all of the people protesting right now. UK is burning because of this jack-off. Lotus Eaters have done like 4 to 5 videos on this. It sounds like I need to watch Lotus Eaters on my day off tomorrow to learn about this. On Friday night, a police building in Sunderland was ransacked and a citizen's advice premises next door was set alight as police faced serious and sustained levels of violence. The Home Secretary had said criminals attacking the police and stoking disorder will pay the price for their violence and thuggery. Are they out there thug shaking it, man? To the tabs, Foxu for knowledge. Yeah, they burned the police station in Sunderland to the floor. Good, good. I hope they burn more police stations to the ground. Prime Minister stoking violence, always has been. Ireland, UK, Germany, the Europeans are waking up. Wake up, Euro bros. Was he the one too dumb to stand trial with an IQ of 45? I'm sorry, what? IQ of 45 isn't functioning, is it? Like, that's like, IQ of 45 is a state of, like, mental retardation, right? When Taylor Swift shared her sympathies with the victims, Twitter site freaks got angry because why aren't you talking about Palestine? What? People are like, but he wasn't Muslim, not factoring in that this is just a straw that broke the camel's back. The labor leader is clamping down on the people finally sick of this and not the cause. Love my country, Keck. What is, I don't think, I mean, I guess maybe, right? I don't know if he's Muslim or not, but I don't think it, unless he states that, like, he is and that's why he did this, I don't think it really matters, right? At this point in time. Improv, man, thank you for the 2. The test gives 80 points for finding the test. Oh no, it looks like I'm mentally retarded. The perp is 2nd gen. He's a 2nd gen immigrant, that's a big part of it. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I can see why that would make some people angry. He's very wood chippable. A very, I feel like if you are someone who, like, murders children, you should maybe get, like, the cartel treatment, right? Like, you get tied down and your skin just slowly flayed off as they throw water on you to keep you awake through the whole process. Hung with barbed wire. Yeah? Yeah, I had no idea. Like, I had been told about the riots going on in the UK, but I had no idea what the catalyst for starting it was. This is the first time I've heard about these murders. Quick death, tortures for barbarians. Sometimes torture is necessary. Not for pleasure, but to send a message. Maybe letting all those people abuse the 1,400 girls in Rotherham 10 years ago and covering it up was a mistake. Wow, imagine! Imagine, who could have seen this coming? You don't care if he's Muslim or not. He murdered 3 little girls, well, tried to murder more, and the government came back with, well, maybe you deserved it message, just thinly... Okay, hold on. Where did the government say, maybe you deserved it? Is there a source for them saying this? I know you said it was a thinly veiled, maybe you deserved it, right? So they didn't say it outright in those plain words. But where is what the government said? I need that if I'm going to take your comments seriously. And I'm saying, at this point in time, it doesn't matter if he's Muslim or not. If he comes out and says, yes, I am, and I did it because the infidels must perish or whatever, then it would become relevant at that point. But as of right now, I don't think it's relevant. UK Prime Minister has committed to punishing the white English and defend the foreign invaders beating people in the street. I hope the UK can tap into their historic happenings for when kings would mouth off to their population. Prime Minister speech, he literally said the killings didn't matter. Ooh, I need a f***ing source, dude. I need a f***ing source. The UK has been coddling criminals and migrants for a very long time. And it makes me happy that people have finally gotten to the point of being so sick of it that they're actually doing something about it. Source, thank you, Murphy. Thank you, Murphy. Let me open this. Oh, I have Sargon right below it. For top comment, man. This is the worst possible statement delivered in the worst possible way. Starmer sounds like he is part of an army of occupation, not the legitimate prime minister of the country. Today is the first day that I have heard the name Starmer. Prime Minister Keir Starmer? Who the f*** is this guy? I thought I like at least vaguely knew what was happening in the UK. When did he get voted in recently? Yeah, what the yeah, I had no idea.
Those that have participated in this violence will face the full force of the law. The police will be making arrests, individuals will be held on remand, charges will follow, and convictions will follow.
He looks as shocked to be on camera as Kirsche is to learn about him. That's true.
I guarantee you will regret taking part in this disorder, whether directly or those whipping up this action online and then running away themselves. This is not protest. It is organised, violent thuggery.
Yeah, we have to keep you guys browbeaten. How else are we going to keep importing people to your country that you don't want here? You just got to shut up and take it. You can't riot against us.
And it has no place on our streets or online. Right now, there are attacks happening on a hotel in Rotherham. Marauding gangs intent on law-breaking, or worse.
Yeah, I feel like there's worse roving gangs in Rotherham you might have to worry about. Maybe? Potentially?
Windows smashed, fire set ablaze, residents and staff in absolute fear.
Good.
There is no justification, none, for taking this action. And all right-minded people should be condemning this sort of violence.
I condemn the sort of violence that comes from the government to its actual citizenry, honestly.
People in this country have a right to be safe. And yet...
They do! You're making them unsafe! Oh, man. This whole speech is a NIMBYism. It's not a problem until it comes to their backyard. You know it never will. They're all insulated from this. They are the elite ruling class, and you are the chattel who will deal with their decisions.
Real pet.
We've seen Muslim communities targeted, attacks on mosques, other minority communities singled out, Nazi salutes in the street, attacks on the police, wanton violence alongside racist rhetoric. So no, I won't shy away from calling it what it is.
You know, I just don't trust any European or American politicians when they talk about racist rhetoric anymore. Like, it just kind of goes in one ear and out the other, because whenever they say racist rhetoric, you know what they mean is, you guys are saying things that are grounded in reality, and we don't like that, so we're gonna call you racist to make you shut the f*** up.
Far-right thuggery. To those who feel targeted because of the colour of your skin or your faith, I know how frightening this must be. I want you to know that this violent mob do not represent our country, and we will bring them to justice.
Man, that is crazy. That is crazy that he's just like, let's ignore the actual citizens and let's talk directly to people who have been causing harm here for decades. Oh my god, look at him smiling. What a piece of shit.
Our police deserve our support as they tackle any and all violent disorder that flares up. Whatever the apparent cause or motivation, we make no distinction. Crime is crime, and this government will tackle it. Thank you. If you target people because of the colour of their skin or their faith, then that is far right.
You cannot hide behind that rhetoric forever. You can call these people Asians all you want. You can stop reporting crime statistics all you want because you're worried it will make people racist. No matter how much you try to obfuscate the truth of the matter, it's not going to change what is actually happening.
And I'm prepared to say so. But it doesn't matter what apparent motivation there is. This is violence. It is not protest. It doesn't matter what the motivation is.
You know, if you listen to this and you're like in an alternate universe, he would actually sound based, right? He would sound like he's standing up for his citizenry. And he wants the thugs who have been committing crimes against them for who they are for years to finally have repercussions. It's a shame we live in f***ing clown world, ain't it?
The motivation for the vast majority of people in this country is to see their streets safe. And that's what I'm determined that we will deliver. Thank you.
My hope here, I've heard you guys say that they have been like burning down like police stations and shit. Hopefully they are not targeting like our summer of love, right? I don't want to see like innocent people's businesses get burned down and shit. If they are like the hotels that colluded to keep people here that shouldn't be, that's why, you know, I can understand. Hell, they're far right. They got Pepe the Frog profile pics and they disagree with us. I feel like rioting is definitely a pent-up anger way to deal with this if you're targeting the correct structures out of it. But it's also the government is going to try and come down on you just as hard, if not harder, than what happened with like the January 6th people. If you want like an actual kind of change, I don't know how much rioting is going to specifically do for it, unfortunately, because they're just going to parade you around as like, look, you can't do this, and we're going to ruin your entire life if you try. If the establishment is corrupt, you have to remove the establishment. Yes, I agree with that. I can't say what removing the establishment would entail, but I mean, yo, V for Vendetta is a pretty good movie.